What made me stop focusing on what actually drove all our business onto something that had no, which is the real business question of it all. The same thing that let me build Wine Library at the time into a $40 million business at the time, which was I bet all in on innovation. I mean, I knew nothing about technology when I launched WineLibrary.com in 1997. I hadn't even owned my own computer when I launched a .com. So watching how ridiculous that was and betting on what I thought the future was, an e-commerce site, and then on email marketing in 1999, which also made no sense. It was kind of just, it wasn't such a weird thing. It was like, here's YouTube, video online feels right, maybe I can even do the video, and I just went all in. And I think that's the big part. I think people are half pregnant and they try to flirt, but I go. And that's what I did. I made a big shift, and it worked. I feel that way more now that I'm actually creating some legacy, right? I was saying that as I was imagining legacy as somebody that spoke and wrote books and played the pundit, profiteer role in a practical way, I'd hope. I didn't want to be, too ridiculous. I believe in it even more because then it was theory and ambition and thought. Now I live in a world where the guy who just interviewed me said, you fundamentally changed. Like 4 months ago, I read Crush It, something you wrote 4 years ago. And my whole entire life is different. I get the emails from people who are like, I was making $39,000 doing X and being miserable. I'm making $81,000 doing Y and as happy as I've ever been. That's huge. That's legacy. That's legacy greater than just your children. And we're living in that world now, right? Like this, I mean, think about you and I doing this a decade ago. What, I would have had to go to some satellite place, right? It would have cost a heck of a lot more. You wouldn't be wearing just like those iPhone, headphones. I mean, what? We can do so much more. This will be seen by a certain amount of people that never would have seen me before. We can amplify our messages in a way we've never seen before. So I believe in that even more than I did then.